I find myself addicted to this sense of speed, cornering speed, accelerating, decelerating, just the dynamics that you really only experience during racing. I grew up with cycling as a part of my life, primarily as a transportation mode in Austin, Texas. I spent my first years of racing doubling up with a day job and training as well as racing on the weekends. And I just found that racing has always inspired me. It's really a unique opportunity to get to experience the world from the bike, and a blessing to be able to focus on bike racing and see how fast I can go.
Special delivery.
Awesome.
Intelligentsia
I like these
design.
These are extremely flattering, I remember.
Old school Brooklyn.
It's been a pretty awesome process of getting to hand select riders that I feel are the best suited riders for this style of racing. We have some true escape artists and breakaway specialists in Marius Petrace and Stefan Roth, who can help take some pressure off myself to enable me to be positioned better in the final, but also to win the race themselves. We're riding some of the finest pedigree race machines in the world, and we're wearing some of the fastest race-specific apparel. So we're as prepared as we could be going into Brooklyn. I had my first experience racing Red Hook Crit the same year I began racing bikes in general. Dave Trimble pitched the idea that I should come to Brooklyn for a very unique style of fixed gear criterium he was inventing. ...2010 was my first attendance. Even though I was far from savvy in terms of racing and training, it got me hooked. The Brooklyn edition of the Red Hook Crit has one of the most unique landscapes in the world. New York has the Manhattan skyline, the Statue of Liberty, and this extremely dense urban feel. And the course almost mirrors that with its tight hairpins and narrow straightaways, and you have this feeling of just the crowd moving in on you at every turn. This year being the 10th anniversary of the Red Hook Crit makes it especially exciting. Rolling into it as one of the favorites, it's inspiring me to train harder and ultimately perform at a higher level. New York is always the most energetic. It's clearly the birthplace of the race. People support this particular race so passionately. The noise, the banging on the boards, the entire course lined with fans, it's second to none in terms of the Red Hook Crit series. It's kind of like rolling through a consistent sound tunnel.
Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. We had a great time. See you at the after party.